Good morning, this is Murray, Southland International Trucks. Show you just a little bit about our International LT. The LT stands for line haul truck. So more designed as a fleet truck, but we can spec this to be more of an owner-operator. I'll show you a few of the features here on it. This one comes with the chrome grille surround on it. We can get that in black. If you prefer the style of blacked out gray, we can do that. This one's been fancied up just a little bit. Chrome visor over the window. We can get that painted, any body color that you may like. These skirts, we can put extra skirting around this to close off this area. That's for aerodynamics. A little better fuel mileage. As we move along here, you can see we have a chrome on our rear view mirror. We can keep that black if you like. If you don't want any chrome, rather go with the colored look, that can be left off. As we move along, you can see the full skirting, more for aerodynamics, more of a fleet type spec. This one is our 73-inch high. We do have one that is higher than this. They call it the Skyrise. Also get this in a 56-inch low spec or a 56-inch high spec. So when they talk about size of bunks, it's a measurement from the back of the driver's seat to the back wall in the bunk. We'll move around to the back and I'll show you just a few of the features going on at the back of the truck. So here's a shot from the back of the truck, just to show you a little bit about the aerodynamics. Rear mounted exhaust behind the bunk. We can also get that down below if you want a horizontal exhaust. CB antennas on the back. We can get them on the back or on the mirrors. Behind the bunk, believe it or not, is for aerodynamics. So that's where we have placed these. They're right out of the way. These covers come off very quickly, so they're an aerodynamic feature. With those covers on, you don't get any swirl in the wheel at all. And that's the idea of those gray colored covers. Differentials, we can get up to 46,000 pound differential with up to 46,000 pound suspension. So if you want to use it as a heavy hauler on the highway, heavy loads, you can go ahead and go suspension and axles. 46,000 is the highest we can go. 14,000 on the front axle is the highest we can go. Now the two power plants that we use is the S13, that's the International engine, up to 515 horsepower, 1850 torque, or the Cummins up to 565 horsepower, 2050 torque. The transmission coupled with the S13 is our T14 transmission, unlimited GVW rating on that for warranty, and also the first gear in that is a 20-to-1 ratio in that automated 14 speed. So lots of low-end power, low-end ratio to lift off any size loads. Rubber size 24.5, 22.5 is an option also. I'll just show you a couple of features on the interior of this, just so you've got an idea what that looks like. Okay, here are a few of the features on the interior of the LT. This one is our highest level. It does have the wood grain along here, has the wood grain accents in the sleeper. So we have loaded this one up with pretty much everything that we can put on the interior. CB radio would fit up in here. You have some storage above the drivers here. Cruise, high idle, all of that is on your steering wheel pod on the left side. Right side of the pod, we have radio control and connecting your telephone. All of your switches along here are all very self-explanatory. Hard gauges in here, and also some electronic digital gauges in the dash if you like that. Power windows, mirrors, everything is right here. So it's very easy for a driver. Everything is laid out just perfect for them. I'll show you just a couple of things about the bunk on this one. So this is the bunk on this one. This one has the 9-inch foam mattress on it. Very comfortable. Fridge we put in all of our trucks right here handy. This is a cupboard to hang clothes and whatnot in. Lots of cover space on these. Lots of shelving, lots of options for shelving. Controls for the bunk are back here. This runs your radio control, temperature control, fan control is all on the back there. This particular one has a plug-in right here for an antenna if you wanted to run a TV that way. If not, yeah, just run it off of satellite, but it does have a power source. Windows all pop open very easily. They just stick out a couple inches is all. So that's about it. That's our International LT.